Hey guys, Hannah Finnemore here. So today I am going to be training on client acquisition, really how to get more leads and sales. And how you do this is by understanding the very forefront of who your client is. And this is a step that most people like to skip because they just want to start getting their business out there. And I will tell you, if you don't take this seriously, you will not be marketing and your messaging will be off because you're going to try to talk to everyone. This is how you're going to start talking to people specifically, and those messagings, they're going to go, oh, they're talking to me, and they will finally respond to you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Okay, so this is going to be the missing piece to your marketing puzzle. And I think, there we go. Sorry about that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and launch this thing here. Come on. There we go. All right. So this is the missing piece to your marketing puzzle. Everybody says, why won't people respond to me? And so today we are going to talk about a few things. I've got my notes here. I'm so excited to share this with you, and this is going to go into all of the Facebook marketing that we have been teaching you. So what is L times C times M times F equals growth potential? So what does this mean? So first is leads, okay? We get these leads by through Facebook, our followers, and then on our personal page through groups, different things of that nature. And then our whole goal is to get them to become customers. Okay, but how we have to understand is that leads don't become customers typically overnight. And if we can get our head wrapped around the client acquisition process is like dating. Okay, so if you guys went into a bar tonight and saw a pretty girl or a cute man, and you went up to them and said, I would like to go on a date with you, and then let's go ahead and get married. What would they do? They would probably freak out. They would probably laugh at you, or they would just walk away. Be like, this person must be already drunk or something. They must be out of their mind, right? But why do we expect that? We're going to go ahead and just post some information like 50% off cruises to people that we've never met before and expect them to go ahead and purchase. Okay, and this is what poor marketing is, guys. And so we want to make sure we have a relationship with these people. And so that's what I'm going to be teaching you today, to start dating your clients, get to know them, know their problems, know their wants, know what their needs, their desires. And then that way we can transition them into this customer format. The next thing that I want to talk about is margin. So when you're talking to your customers, you typically, if you get more leads, you get more customers, you increase your margins or your profits. And so you can take some of that margin and invest it back into your business to get more leads, to get more customers, to increase your margins, and then also pay yourself, okay? Typically, the rule of marketing is whoever has the biggest marketing budget, if you're doing ads, wins. Okay, and so having a larger margin is always better because you have the ability now to get out of free marketing and get into paid marketing, and now you can expand your audience by the thousands, if not the hundreds of thousands. Okay, and then we will have the frequency. How often do they purchase? Okay, now depending if you're doing a monthly subscription or if you're selling travel once a year on a family vacation, or if they're a retired couple and they actually go on a couple cruises per year, that's going to depend upon the frequency. And then we have your growth potential. So the more leads times the more customers, more profits, and the more times those people return to you, that is going to get your growth potential, okay? Now, our whole goal when we're going to be talking about the next step is to optimize, to make sure that your messaging is right on point so that essentially you could double your leads, to double your customers, to double your margin, to double your frequency, and that would 16x your business, okay? Now, the math, you can give or take, and there's still going to be some tweaking going on, But essentially, think about if you could grow your business to where it is now and multiply it by 16 times, what would that do for your business? Okay, what would that do for your finances? And so this is why I want you to really take this next couple steps seriously to make sure that you are talking to the right audience. All right, so first of all, we want to see, does your client want what you are offering? That's a really key question. So what you want to figure out is what kind of solutions does your product or service solve? Okay, and if they're solving that for the client, then what are those desires that client has, and who is your perfect prospect? Okay, now some people have multiple products, different things, so I want you right now to think about what your primary flagship product is. So if you're in the travel business and you're selling all kinds of things, I want you to break it down to what's the number one thing that you want to sell. Is it cruises? Is it resorts? Okay. Is it a different service? Okay. So this is what you want to start thinking about. So how can we talk about our product so it markets the end result without talking about our product? Okay. So we want to be able to provide value. And guys, I've talked about this before. You need to find out who your perfect client or avatar, as some people call it. I want you to start thinking in your mind right now. Maybe someone who has purchased from you already. But I want you to think of that perfect client that you want to work with. Is it a male? Is it a female? How old? How young? What generation are they from? What do they like to do on a daily basis? What are they into? What kind of music do they listen to? I want you to start thinking about this. And then I want you to go to Google and I want you to look up some images of people. And I want you to get a couple pictures of people that when you are writing your marketing messages, you can look at those pictures and be like, that is who I'm talking to. Okay, because that is going to make sure that your message is clear and concise, and you are able to go ahead and talk to them into their language. Okay, so what I want you to understand is everybody has a different gap as far as stress and needs. And so what you want to think about is who's your client, what is their before status? So before they use your product, okay, what frustrations are they going through? What feelings do they have? What are their desires, okay? And what are the things that you can solve and get to them to the after happy client? So how much value you give them is how much you're actually going to get paid. So how much value you provide your clients is how much you are going to get paid. So I guys want you to think about that. So if you are a travel agent, okay, which most of you are that I'm speaking with today, how much value, how can we provide value to our clients to where we take the stress away from them and their families? What can we offer? What type of information? What type of goodie bags? What's some extra things when they book with you that you can confirm and make sure that they are completely happy and they're going to tell all their friends and family and refer you? Guys, I will tell you, the more you think about this and the better you get at this, the more you will get paid, because people will not want to go and Google cheap cruises. They don't care. They know that they trust you and they like you, and you're going to get them a great deal. But on top of that great deal, you are going to get them the extra education that they need. You're going to set them with the extra excursions. You're going to set them up with the extra free perks, okay? They know that when they go to their trip, everything is going to be taken care of, and they're going to have that peace of mind, okay? So then that kind of brings me to my third bullet point, clients' experience after they use your products and services. Pretty much everything that I just named there. You know, what is their experience? What have they turned into? And to kind of help you with this, guys, I have put together a before and after worksheet. Now, this is going to be a downloadable template, but you want to make sure that you fill out the before client, and then you also want to fill out the after client. Now, this is going to help you when you are writing your messaging. And what you write when you're writing ads, it's called copywriting or sales, basically sales writing, okay? And so there's 4 areas you actually want to use in your messaging. The first one is have, okay? And this is typically like features and benefits, and this is where most people will stop, okay? This is like, oh, I've got a cruise, get on the Royal Caribbean cruise, and you're going to get 50% off. That's what they're going to have. Well, that's where everybody kind of stops, especially in this type of industry. So what else can you offer them? And so the more you write the have, okay, the next level you want to write is how they feel. So maybe they feel stressed out. They're not sure if they're going to go on, let's say, a cruise, and we're going to book a cruise for them. They feel stressed because they've never done it before. So what kind of cruise liner would they want to go with the type of person that you're talking to? Because not all cruise line ships are made for everybody, okay? What kind of perks? Are they going to be paying extra? What kind of fees? How are you going to solve to make sure that they have that all-inclusive trip and they don't have to worry about anything back end? How are they going to feel during the trip? That's kind of the after, okay? During the trip, they're going to feel relaxed. They know that everything is taken care of. They got the extra perks when they walk into their room. They saw that extra gift that you left them, you know, something like that. And then you want to talk about the average day before, okay? Working 9 to 5, 9 to 6, not enough time with family and friends, need a vacation because they're stressed out, they're overworked, they're underpaid, right? And then after they're on their cruise, they've enjoyed it, they're fresh of mind, they're peace of mind, they feel like a new person, they had a ton of fun, they connected with their families, right? This is the things that we're selling, is those feelings and that average day after they got renewed and were able to book that amazing cruise with you. And then their status, okay? Currently, hard worker, never get vacation time, you know, basically they work, or maybe they don't have enough money to vacation or anything of that nature. That's the before, okay? After, they're a cruiser now, okay? They're a VIP, they're an elite status. They had the chance to become that new fun person that they always were. They just had to get out of their shell, okay? So I want you to really consider kind of things for the before, who you are, who they are, and then the after, and you guys can download that template. Now, what that is going to bring to you is a statement of value, okay? This statement of value is all of that wrapped up into one to nice little posts that you can do, okay? After this, you've identified your ideal client, you identified their ideal after. So that's who you're wanting to speak to without saying cruise, 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 or product, 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 I'm a travel agent. But now you want to talk to the stress-free individual that has stuff taken care of, that they're able to allocate their time better to their family, their friends, their community, versus worrying about planning every single detail about their trip and stressing out about that. But it's already taken care of to the very little last thing in their room, okay? So you want to think about the product name. So you're going to say product name, whatever it is, enables the customer to experience or to have that ideal after. And that is basically kind of part of your messaging of what you're able to offer. You want to make this very clear. You want to make this emotional, guys. You want to be able to, it wants to emotionally move you as the service provider, as a person that is selling the product, of why you should want to help your clients. What are you truly going to be doing for them, okay? And so basically, once we do that, people buy from us, right? Wrong. Guys, that was kind of basically where we're getting to. That is the end of mine, things of that nature. But there's just a couple other things. Think about the dating process, okay? We wrote the first messaging. We had the first date. It was phenomenal, you know, and you kissed goodnight and fireworks went everywhere. And it was just an amazing feeling. And you felt, you just like, yes, I want to see this person again. But did you really want to marry them after that first date? I don't know. Because what it's going to lead to is just a couple of doubts that people have, okay? And we need to overcome those doubts. And that comes with continued messaging, okay? Continue Facebook posts, YouTube posts, email marketing, newsletters, so on and so forth, okay? The average person needs to see something over 7 times before they make a decision, okay? So here are the 2 doubts that we need to overcome, okay? I actually want to go over that. The first doubt is in us. This is the first time we met you. Everything from the surface looks okay. They didn't have spinach in their teeth, right? You know, everything looks great. We had fun, right? Gave some, you know, interesting content, whatever. But they're still going to have some doubts. And this is where testimonials on your business page, testimonials, facts, an FAQ about working with you, having trust seals on your website, which we do with IntelliTravel. But having those accolades, that's going to basically help them trust you better. Providing continuous value to them is going to help do that as well, okay? Now, that's not necessarily the hard one. The next one is where the secondary doubt, and that's prospects' doubt in themselves. Prospects' second doubt is actually in themselves. A lot of people want to control their vacations, or if we're talking about the business opportunity, a lot of people ask themselves, can I do this? Can I get my own clients? And this is what we need to be overcoming with our consistent messaging. And again, it comes with testimonials and FAQ, them seeing other people's success, sharing stories that are like them. But also, we can overcome this, this hurdle by 2 things. And that's providing what's called a lead magnet and tripwires. And I'm going to explain exactly what those are next, okay? So how do we do this? So what a lead magnet is this is like an ebook or good articles, blog posts, live videos about the vacation, different things of that nature that are more interactive. It's a larger piece of content, okay, that people will opt in for, meaning they will give you your email, or in this case with ManyChat, they will click the Get Started button to learn more about you. They'll click the link, okay, guys? And so a lot of that kind of seems like a lot. Oh my gosh, I've got to date this person. Think about how long you dated that person before they said yes when you got married, if you were married. If not, then you really know. But the thing is, ManyChat is a way to really set up that sequence and continuing to provide them constant value. And you can set this up for the whole year and your content is done. Okay, so it's very, very good. Also, when you do have those special broadcasts or those specials, you can broadcast them, sending like an alert out to them. Or if you're having a special educational webinar about a specific place or location that you know that they're interested in, you can also send that out to them. And it goes out to all the people that are interested in your list, okay, the people that are following you on Facebook. Now, your messenger bot is the automated way. When they click this, it's going to take them through that sequence, that dating sequence, until they say, I do, okay, or break up with you, one or the other. But typically, if you're giving them good value, you're going to eventually lead to that I do, that purchase, that customer, and then it's always another good way to follow up with them, get referrals, and get more bookings and more sales, okay? So how to engage old and new clients with ManyChat. So there's a bunch of tools in ManyChat. The pro version is $10, so it's $10, but I'll tell you it's totally worth it. They've got tools that you can attach to your messenger. They've got tools that you can do Facebook ads. And in our training that I'm going to show you ahead is there was where this guy got 8,300 new subscribers, only for 13 cents each. Okay, and we're going to teach you how to do ads eventually. We're going to teach you how, when you're doing your daily method of operation, reaching out and networking in these groups, you can add your links to certain sequences to get people engaged with you via ManyChat and to opt in, okay? This is another way people are seamless. They don't have to put their email in. All they have to do is click Get Started, and they are opted in, okay? Another way is ebooks and valuable content, okay? And I've got a really great resource I'm about to share with you here at the end. And then also making sure that you guys are doing your Facebook Lives. And then the last thing is vacation giveaways. So we have these really cool opportunities as a travel agent to do that, okay? Not a tech person, I get it. Okay. You know, ManyChat can look technical from the outside, and if you've ever written a book or you sat down to write that report and you looked at that blank page, sometimes you have writer's block and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do from here? Okay. Well, what we have done to make this process easy, because we want your business up and running, is that I have done a done for you model. Okay, where we can basically have you fill out a form and I can set it up within 24 to 48 hours, and you have your first 6 months of ManyChat up and running. Okay, and so this is what I'm putting this together for, so that you can launch with speed in May. I want to make sure you guys are getting the traction that you need to get, especially if you're working part-time on your business, that your business is still working for you, that you don't need to be posting all day in Facebook, but you have good piece of content just a couple times a week that's driving that traffic, driving that engagement. So basically what I'm going to be offering today is the Done For You system, okay, where I set up the welcome flow, okay, the travel agent opportunity follow-up, as well as the client follow-up, and I'm going to be giving you access to 1,200 files of content, pictures, articles, ebooks. It's all in there in Dropbox format that you guys will have access to, and you can basically edit it yourself and make it into a link that you can share it with your clients. Okay, you will also get continued ManyChat training. So I've already done a few videos like this, and so you're going to learn how to use those widgets and tools. But because of the Done For You system, you don't have to freak out and be like, oh, I have to learn all this at once. No, we are going to get you the information. You can gradually learn, but you'll have this setup process so that when you write this good content, you've gone through everything that I've shown you here. You can implement your ManyChat link that's at the top of your dashboard there, and you can start getting subscribers, which will lead to more customers and sales. Also, I'm going to include in this, you're going to get a social media mind map template. A lot of guys, content is where we get all hung up. It's easy to just throw stuff out there on Facebook. But guys, the more focused and intentional you are on your marketing and what you're going to put out there, you will be more effective. So what I always recommend is pick a month. So May is going into summertime. Talk about last minute vacation deals. Talk about, different plans for actually the fall, because most people will probably have their vacation stuff, but pick a topic that you're learning about and you can put it in your social media mind map, and then you'll know, and you can schedule all of that stuff out on your business page. And so it's very effective. You take May 1st, you get all your content done, and now your machine is automatically built, which is amazing. Okay, then I'm going to give you the before and after avatar mind map so that you can make sure that you can have different avatars. But whoever you're talking to, you want to make sure you're talking specifically to that person. So I'm going to give you that mind map to download so that you can get better and better as far as writing your statement, value statement, and communicating with your clients. And then also we are going to now do continued training every Friday at 11 a.m. I am going to be talking about more automation processes to help you with your social media, because guys, this is the wave of the future. This is where people are at. I think I heard today it was like 8.2 billion people are on Facebook. This is where we need to be. And so I want to make sure that you are effective, that you're getting sales. And if you're not, then this is a great way to start launching that. It's time to relaunch your business. It's time to get you leads and sales. So all of this for you, drum roll please. You're going to be getting everything that I just spoke of, and because we care about your success, basically it's going to be $50 to do the whole Done For You system, the ongoing training for the next year. That way you guys can get up and running and have a business that is getting the results that you initially came in here to get. Guys, this is cheap. People spend thousands of dollars on everything that I've given to you. I'll let you know I'm in a mastermind and just for marketing and many chatbots. And I'm paying over $7,500 to be in that mastermind. And guys, you're going to get access to that content through me for 50 bucks one time. So this is going to be a limited time, obviously, but I want to make sure that you can get up and running. So get started today. And the way you're going to do this is that if you have the Cash App, go ahead and download Cash App on your phone. It's really quick and easy to set up. You're going to go ahead and send me 50 bucks today. And then I'm going to send you a form. And in this form is a questionnaire that I need to build out your ManyChat bot with all your links, okay? I'm going to promise you to get this up by May 1st. In the meantime, while I'm setting up your chat box, you're going to get access to my marketing page as well. And so when you go to my marketing page, it's Hannah Finnemore Coaching, Biz Builder Coaching, I believe it's called. You're going to get access to all this training, all the forms. You'll be able to just go into the side where it says learning and get access to all of that. So I look forward to your success, and thank you so much for taking the time to check this out.